Dear student friends, we give the highest importance to education in our lives. That is why we spend the best 12 to 15 years of our lives studying. Parents spend 5 to 25 lakh rupees earned through years of hard labor. Teachers dedicate a lifetime of strict discipline and tireless effort.
After doing all this, when our education is finally completed, our only reasonable expectation is to get a good job, a comfortable family life, and respect in society. However, in today's cutthroat competition, achieving all this has become extremely difficult. The days when education alone guaranteed a job are over. Now, education must be job-oriented. Otherwise, a degree has little value.
Therefore, we have gathered here to understand in an engaging manner the challenges of the future and the efforts required to overcome them. First, let us take a look at a major news report on this subject that was published in the daily newspaper Sakal.
While exploring employment opportunities step by step, life sometimes finds the right direction. However, receiving proper guidance for that direction is extremely important. Even today, many young people from rural and urban areas do not receive accurate information about employment opportunities. Recognizing this need, Satish Pirke has been traveling from village to village for the past 35 years, guiding youth about employment opportunities. He is sharing the knowledge gained from his own experience with young people. To ensure that parents also receive career-related information, he started an employment guidance campaign. Living in rural areas, he experienced unemployment there very closely. He realized that traditional farming does not generate the expected income. With the guidance he provides, many young people have successfully stepped into industries, businesses, agriculture-based enterprises, rural health centers, dairy production, and processing industries. His firm belief is that at least one employment opportunity should be created in every village. Young people should not look only toward jobs, but should also explore self-employment opportunities. With the right information and proper guidance, success is certainly achievable. Children, let us now watch a short and engaging video introducing the founder of this initiative and a scholar of sociology, Shri Satish Pirke, along with his journey and background.
That is just an error from Anderson, and Dhoni says thank you very much.
Hi friends.
Hi friends.
You're absolutely correct. Today we are going to talk about our college lives. Gatherings, trips, movies are subjects that are close to our heart. You must also be spending a lot of time on WhatsApp and Facebook as well.
But we should also pay attention to our studies and our career. If we choose the right career, then our whole life will be enjoyable.
But if we fail in career making, our entire life becomes a helpless compromise. After we finish with our education, we go on to apply for certain jobs. But we apply and apply, but no reply.
No respect in the family, no admiration in the society, no money even for the basic needs, no sign of hope. It's a dark future. It is said that empty mind is a demon's workshop. Finally, the frustration and rejection leads us to addiction and nervous breakdowns.
The whole and sole aim of this mission is that none of us should face such a misfortune. Ashutosh, let us tell the story of the background and origin of this career awareness mission.
It is not a very old story. During 1966 in Maharashtra, district Buldana, there was a disastrous drought in village Varji, Malegaon and hundreds of surrounding villages.
No food, no water and no fodder for the cattle. The hungry and thirsty villagers wandered aimlessly in search of work, water and food. Animals died due to hunger and thirst.
These pitiable people with hungry children and tremendous pressure and fear of uncertainty and possible death didn't know where to go. A little boy of 10 years old, he was harmlessly watching and witnessing the panic departure. This was the birth of a socio-economic revolutionist in this country.
The SOS appeal and the cry for help struck the heart of little Satish, who became a fighter for the good future of the people.
He at once gave up the desire of happy personal life and went for a lifelong struggle for restoration of a happy society. It was a day and night endless struggle to end the roots of drought.
It was a struggle for the bright future of the younger generations and a struggle to eradicate unemployment.
His repeated persuasion with Prime Minister, President and Parliament started getting serious attention.
Mr. Satish has been entrusted with the responsibility to carry his innovation and his message of food and employment security to every village, every college, every school of the country by the state and the central government.
Under the instructions and guidance of our beloved ex-president Dr. Abdul Kalam, Shri Firke first evolved with the concept of district development collegiate in every district.
Now, we will watch the inspiring struggle story of little Reshma, who is fighting passionately for education, presented through a short video. In a small village, many laborers lived by working in sugarcane cutting. Among them was Mahadev, an extremely poor laborer, along with his wife Vaishali and their two daughters, 5-year-old Reshma and just 8-month-old Sayali.
Oh, the sugarcane season is starting. We will have to go to work every day from early morning till evening. Then who will take care of Sayali?
Father, I will take care of Sayali.
The season began and Mahadev and Vaishali had to go for daily labor from early morning till evening. So it was decided that Reshma would take care of little Sayali.
Mother, father, you go without worry.
But Reshma had an immense love for education. And then Reshma chose an extraordinary path. With Sayali on one shoulder, a blanket on the other, a water bottle, a little food, and her own school bag, she prepared herself to go to school every day. As soon as she reached the classroom, she would gently put Sayali to sleep. On one side, she managed Sayali's feeding, drinking, and cleanliness. And on the other, she continued her own education, all at the age of just 5. Her struggle was heart-wrenching. No matter the poverty, difficulties, or responsibilities, Reshma had only one dream: to study. Her determination, perseverance, and courage are an inspiration for every student. Students, your circumstances are far better than this. You have good facilities, time for education, and unlimited opportunities. This is a golden opportunity in your hands to grow, to live, and to make the world a better place for others. The courage of a girl like Reshma teaches us that circumstances are never obstacles. If there is willpower, paths are always created.
Now, children, our real session is beginning. To build a happy and worry-free future for ourselves, we must carefully understand what challenges we may face and how we can overcome them easily through the right efforts over the next 3 years.
Students, getting a permanent job and a good salary package immediately after completing education is everyone's favorite dream, isn't it? But we must understand that with the arrival of new technologies like artificial intelligence, a single digital application is now capable of doing the work of 500 to 1,000 employees. As a result, not only has getting new jobs become difficult, but there is also a serious threat of nearly 2 crore existing jobs being lost. Therefore, the time has come for us to plan our happy future in a completely new way.
At present, engineering and IT offer very high demand and strong salary packages in the country and across the world, and they remain our most desired dream careers. However, the reality is that every year, nearly 15 lakh new engineers graduate. Out of these, only about 1 lakh engineers get good satisfactory salary packages. The remaining 14 lakh engineers are unfortunately forced to struggle to earn just 5 to 15,000 rupees per month. This means that in 5 years, only 5 lakh engineers get good jobs, while nearly 70 lakh engineers face the crisis of unemployment.
Students, getting selected into an IIT, considered a golden institute and a trump card for us, feels no less than hitting a jackpot lottery. But now, the situation is changing, and it is seen that nearly 40% of engineers graduating from IITs themselves are facing the humiliation of unemployment.
After engineering, our second glamorous dream is becoming a doctor, right? But the reality behind this is that every year, around 23 lakh students appear for medical entrance exams, while only about 2 lakh succeed. The remaining 21 lakh students are burdened with incomplete dreams of professional education and are pushed into an endless darkness of unemployment and frustration. A solution to this problem must be found.
Becoming an officer through competitive examinations is a very smart, prestigious, and inspiring career path. But in reality, only one candidate succeeds among 5 to 10,000 aspirants. The rest lose lakhs of rupees, valuable years pass by, and they are left with no situation to return and rebuild their lives afresh. Their life paths get lost and come to a halt.
Till now, lakhs of students easily went to America and secured high-paying jobs. But now, with a new rule requiring an initial payment of nearly 85 lakh rupees for an H-1B visa, education and job opportunities there appear to be under serious threat.
The flood of unemployment has become so massive that for a few peon-level posts, applications were received from more than 5 lakh postgraduates and over 3,500 PhD holders. Can there be a greater tragedy of education than this?
Not only this, but for sanitation worker positions as well, thousands of postgraduates and even some PhD scholars applied. An extremely shameful and deeply depressing incident.
Agriculture has remained in continuous loss and debt for years, placing nearly 100 crore farmers, laborers, and their millions of livestock lives in danger. The empire of poverty is so horrifying that more than tens of crores of citizens do not even have 10 rupees in their pockets to buy 5 kilograms of food grain for a meal.
As an initial step to combat this terrifying problem and to secure future generations, Global Knowledge Mission has launched a 3-year online, engaging, and employment-oriented education program at a nominal cost for students and parents.
Due to the suffocation caused by unemployment, a tragic chain of widespread disappointment, depression, frustration, addiction, breakdown of family life, and movement towards suicide is visibly forming among the youth.
Through this program, students will be guided on how to turn loss-making agriculture into profitable ventures, along with exposure to thousands of career options, jobs, self-employment opportunities, personality development, interview techniques, and mental health, ensuring physical, financial, and psychological development of every child.
This severe problem cannot be solved by conducting a single seminar or by the efforts of profit-oriented training institutes. Instead, there is a need for long-term, research-based, and scientific employment capacity building of students and parents in 6 structured stages. And it is for this purpose that we have undertaken this initiative.
A large number of citizens take heavy loans to start businesses and employment ventures. However, most of these ventures incur losses, resulting in bank loans not being recovered. Therefore, to ensure that no business or employment venture ever runs into loss under any circumstances, we are working to create and implement an artificial intelligence-based loss prevention mechanism.
This proposed program has been developed based on our 50 years of study, research, and experience. And it has received recommendations from several reputed government offices and universities. All this information has also been made available on our website. Students, let us now briefly understand the introduction and journey of sociologist and the founder of this employment education initiative, Shri Satish Phirke sir. The founder of this initiative and a profound scholar of sociology, Shri Satish Phirke, has remained unmarried and for the past 50 years has dedicated his entire time and income to the study and research of critical issues such as how agriculture can be brought out of loss, how unemployment can be eradicated, and how the safety, dignity, and self-reliance of women and children can be ensured.
To achieve these objectives, he has developed an innovative development system called the Doctrine of Resultant Governance. Shri Phirke firmly believes that this development system can help every family, not only in India but across most countries of the world, live a happy, peaceful, and worry-free life. With this conviction, he has submitted his research thesis for consideration to the World Bank, the United Nations, and the President of the United States.
The World Bank has sent a letter appreciating this initiative and has expressed its readiness to provide all necessary cooperation for this innovative research project that has the potential to change the direction of development planning.
With the help of the Resultant Governance Framework, Shri Phirke is single-handedly fighting a legal battle in the Supreme Court to transform loss-making agriculture into profitable agriculture. For this cause, he has appeared twice before the Chief Justice of India for hearings.
But friends, this fight is not his alone. It is for the happy future of more than 100 crore farmers, laborers, and the unemployed people like us.
Therefore, we must all unite and fight with full strength to win this battle. For the eradication of unemployment, Shri Phirke has written a 3-volume book of 1500 pages titled Way to Bright Future. This book was released at the Mantralaya in Mumbai by the then Minister of Rural Development.
It will be in everyone's interest for us to take initiative ourselves to make our lives happy and fulfilling by benefiting from the deep study and experience of this social worker, who has selflessly devoted his entire life solely for public welfare.
Children, now let us watch the true and heart-touching story presented through an emotional video of how our young sister Tai Mahajan had to struggle for her education.
I just can't stop crying.
What happened, dear? Why are you crying like this?
There is a terrible drought everywhere around us. There is no food to eat and no water to drink. Every day, many families from our village are leaving their homes. Today, there is only enough flour at our house to make flatbread for tonight. There is nothing left for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we too will have to leave the village. Will I ever meet my school and my teacher again? I don't know. Many girls like me are living in this same fear today. Even earlier, farming was running at a loss, and even today, it continues to remain in loss.
Brothers and sisters, the heartbreaking story of Tai Mahajan that you just watched. The classmate who stood helplessly watching her miserable condition was me, the class monitor. After seeing her pitiable state, a question arose in my mind. If lakhs and crores of people are living in severe crisis every day, then is it not a sin for me to live a life of comfort and luxury? From that moment I decided that I would not allow such a cursed life to befall anyone in this world. For this struggle, I dedicated my entire life. Based on 50 years of study and experience, I developed a new development system and began efforts to take it to the heads of state of 200 countries across the world. This development system can transform nations. But who will do this work for the common person? Who will do it for the common man? Even today, agriculture is running at a loss, unemployment is increasing, and this situation is becoming more serious with each passing day. Therefore, if not someone else, then we ourselves must step forward to do this work. And as the saying goes, raise your courage so high that even God asks your permission before writing your destiny. Before we conclude, I will present two mind-blowing examples of the miracles that can happen if we all truly resolve to act. The success story of building Radhika's joyful future.
Friends, while pursuing education, the most valuable 15 to 20 years of our lives are spent.
Parents spend lakhs of rupees. Teachers put in immense effort, and the expectation is that children should live a happy life. Only 15% of children receive the right environment from an early age. But the remaining 80% do not get this support. Due to lack of guidance, many are forced to set aside their dreams helplessly.
But friends, if the right guidance is received, miracles can happen. I will tell you this through a true incident.
This is the story of Radhika. Radhika is an ordinary girl like you, studying in the 11th grade. Seeing young people around her struggling despite being educated raised questions in Radhika's mind about her own future. Will I also get lost like them? Or is there a different path meant for me? At that moment, she decided that she needed proper career guidance. A book that came into her hands brought light into her life.
The first volume of the book, Way to Bright Future, given by her uncle, Shri Satish Firke sir, was read by her more than 100 times. Eventually, she realized that drawing and fashion technology were the right paths for her. She did not stop at the book alone. She studied thousands of pages from the internet. There was tough competition and there was fear of expenses. Yet, Radhika did not give up. And friends, this is where the miracle happened. Radhika secured admission at NIFT Shillong with a fellowship and scholarship.
Today, Radhika is standing on her own feet. She is self-reliant and is shaping her own bright future. A miracle like Radhika's can happen in your life too. This is our responsibility.
The success story of the green revolution of the drought-affected village of Kadwanji. Children, just like Aladdin's magic lamp, there is a lamp within the heart of each one of you. My role is only to wipe away the dust from that lamp, fill it with the oil of knowledge and information, light the wick of guidance, and help you ignite it with your own hands. Once such a lamp is lit, even an ordinary student can bring about a great revolution for society. The best example of this is the village of Kadwanchi. In around 300 villages of Jalna district near Aurangabad, it did not rain for 3 consecutive years. There was no water, no food. People migrated and villages were deserted. But in the same region, Kadwanchi village cultivated grapes worth 18 crore rupees during the peak of the drought and exported them abroad. I could not believe it, so I visited the village myself. There I met a 40-year-old man. He said, 12 years ago, I was the same student who gathered 200 students for a career guidance seminar at Parbhani Agricultural University. At that time, you appealed for scientific research on the problems of agriculture and farmers. Inspired by that guidance, I completed an MTech in agricultural engineering and instead of taking a job, started scientific farm management in this village. The result was an export of grapes worth 18 crore rupees in the previous drought year and a target of 35 crore rupees this year. If a single village can generate 35 crore rupees every year, poverty, unemployment, debt and suicide cannot survive. And if this is possible in a drought-prone village like Kadwanchi, then such transformation is possible in 30,000 villages of the state and nearly 6 lakh villages across the country. For this, we need self-motivated scientists, technologists, agricultural experts, economists, education experts, legal experts, and social scientists like you. With their collective efforts, the creation of a prosperous and happy nation can certainly be achieved. To obtain reliable and detailed information about our employment education initiative and to participate in this program, please visit our website www.mysky.group and complete the form there to secure your admission.